Good day all at the farm. Just wanted to show you an update about the tomatoes at the farm. They are now, we have already started harvesting the tomatoes. The tomatoes, most of them have been harvested, but they're still growing and still giving us, bearing fruits. As you can see, there are quite a lot of fruits, but we have actually harvested quite a lot of these tomatoes. And the onions also are actually starting to bulb, as I can't even say starting to bulb, but have already bulbed. And the bulbing is just continuous, and then we will then make sure that sooner or later we'll be ready for picking. Then we did a line of butternut, which you can see. This is the butternut plants that we have planted, and they are actually growing. And we have one of these peppers which is in the middle of the butternuts. And so this is just the one line that we have done of butternuts, and we are just pouring water. So there's nothing really much that is happening, especially at the agriculture side here at this farm, because as I said, we do not have enough water. We have cleared to try to make sure that everything looks clean and neat as we look ahead, but at the present moment nothing is really doing, as I can say, extremely well, because we are not yet ready for anything. The planting, for others, they've already started preparing their land for planting. This year I believe that it's going to be a better year. We are expecting a bit more rain this year. We're expecting better yields this year than previous years because of the weather. The weather pattern this year has been a full year of drought, so we expect that this year to actually improve. Normally when we have a bad year of drought, the following year we have a bad and actually a year whereby we have so much water and it actually kills the crops. So these are the advantages of all these things that we do in farming. But at the present moment, as I say, that on this farm there is not enough water. The borehole does not give us enough water to do all the projects I would love to do. But whatever we do, we've now got to a point whereby you learn that doing small things is always the best before you go and do some crazy things and do a lot of big things. So that is one thing. This year I'm happy that I'll be eating a lot of oranges. Small little tree of ours has really produced a lot of oranges. So this is one thing that you then get really happy about the amount of oranges that you do get. And as you can see, there's still some which are still growing and still coming out. So we know that this year it's going to be a good year for this orange tree. I thought it was going to feel overweighted by the number of oranges, but it seems okay. So about farming is not all about everything happening all at once, but things just happen to you slowly but surely. You get to see whatever you're doing. So that is it for really about the agricultural side. Now, thank you very much for liking, thank you very much for subscribing, and to those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a good day. Good day all at the farm. Just wanted to show you an update about the tomatoes at the farm. They are now, we have already started harvesting the tomatoes. The tomatoes, most of them have been harvested, but they're still growing and still giving us, bearing fruits. As you can see, there are quite a lot of fruits, but we have actually harvested quite a lot of these tomatoes. And the onions also are actually starting to bulb, as I can't even say starting to bulb, but have already bulbed. And